On a seemingly ordinary Tuesday afternoon, tragedy struck at Hyundai's largest manufacturing facility in Ulsan, South Korea. Three workers were found unconscious inside a test chamber, later pronounced dead. What really happened behind the closed doors of plant number 4?
Assalamualaikum. So today we are going to be presenting about the industrial case. So in this assignment, we have chosen the sector manufacturing. To be more precise, we have chosen the car manufacturing. So in this assignment, the car manufacturing is the one of the biggest industry in global right now. The topic for this assignment is the misfortune of automotive manufacturing industry. So my name is Syafi Daniel Ashani bin Rohizan Layar Rohizan. So my fan name, one of my fan names is Muhammad Hafiz Izuddin bin Harun Nizam, and the last one is the Muhammad Alif bin Abdul Salam. So for the introduction, we are going to be talking about the risk assessment. So risk assessment is a systematic process that involves identifying potential hazard, evaluating the level of risk and the cost and they may cause, and implementing effective control measure to minimize or eliminate harm. So this assessment is talking about the ways to eliminate harm or reducing it. So for the next one is the hierarchy, which mean the hazard identification, risk assessment and risk control. So hierarchy is a structure method that ensures a safer workplace, supports regulatory compliance, build a strong safety culture, encourage continuous improvement, and promotes collaboration, which is the factor, one of the safety measure that have to be done in each company or factory. So the objective of a study involving hierarchy is to identify workplace hazard, assess the probability and severity of the risky they pose, propose appropriate the control measure, and mitigate those risks in order to prevent accidents and enhance occupational health and safety.
Right now, we're gonna talk about the description of the car manufacturing. Car manufacturing is a key sector of the automotive industry that involves designing, building, and producing motor vehicles through research, development, advanced technologies, and complex supply chains involving everything from initial design and engineering to the assembly of parts and the distribution of the final product, making it a major contributor to global economic activity and mobility. It encompasses extensive research and development, managing complex global supply chains, and integrating advanced technologies like electrification and automation. Car manufacturing is a core part of the automotive industry, a major global sector that contributes significantly to economic activity and development of mobility. We already found one of the example of the car manufacturing incident, which is 3 auto workers dead after incident at Hyundai car factory. According to Baron website, there is 3 Hyundai workers in the factory that are working together inside the vehicle performance test. It was told the incident happened because of the unventilated exhaust gas that has been exposed and make the gas trap inside the chamber. Even though they are using PPE, which is personal protective equipment, they still exposed to the gas because of the amount of the gas that trapped inside the chamber are too much, making them suffocated inside the chamber and found dead after they are taken into the hospital.
In hierarchy analysis, there are 3 things that we need to consider, which is hazard identification, risk analysis, and risk control. In hazard identification, we need to analyze 3 things, which is work activity, the hazard, and the effect. In this case, the work activity is vehicle performance test inside a chamber. The hazard is unventilated exhaust gases inside the chamber, and the effect is 3 workers were presumed to have been suffocated due to toxic gas. For the risk analysis, we need to determine 4 things: the existing risk control, likelihood, severity, and risk. For this case, the existing risk control is PPE, which is personal protective equipment. The likelihood value is 2, which is remotely, because this case is known for happen after for a few years. And the severity is 5, catastrophic, because there's 3 workers died during the incident. For the risk value, we need to times the likelihood value and the severity value. For this case, it is 10, and the risk level is medium. For risk control, we need to give our solution to solve this case to not happen again in the future using 3 things: control measure, PIC, and target date. In this case, we give 3 solutions that can be done. First, use electric or hydrogen cars for testing instead of fuel-powered cars. The person in charge is project manager, and target date is immediate and ongoing. Second, install a high-capacity ventilation system with automatic exhaust extraction and gas sensors that trigger alarms. The person in charge is test supervisor, and the target date is long-term. Last, switch to cleaner fuels or lower emission synthetic fuels when fuel-powered testing is required. The person in charge is maintenance team, and the target date is mid-term. The conclusion is, we have concluded that safety measure is needed and most important when dealing in this industry. This has shown us on how to prevent accident from happening and to be cautious when dealing with something that can cause harm to you. This also shows that hierarchy is one of the factors on dealing with this industry. And that's all from me. Thank you.